from me. From today we start our first unit, that is the plane table survey. This unit having weightage of 8 marks. As previous video I was told the examination scheme and syllabus of the advanced surveying subject. In this unit we are going to study the methods of the survey, that is the plane table survey, that is the accessory required for plane table surveys, methods of plane table surveys, advantages of plane table surveys, disadvantages of plane table survey, and uses of the plane table survey. So we can start our unit, that is the plane table survey. So what is mean by plane table survey? The plane table is a graphical method of surveying in which the fieldworks and the plotting is done simultaneously. So when we require the plotting any shape of the plot or land on the sheet, we require the measurement of that plot. In previous semester we studied the basic survey. In that subject we can draw the shape of the land or plot using the angular measurement and linear measurement. The angular measurement is taken with the help of prismatic compass and linear measurement is taken with the help of tape. By using these two measurements, we can draw the shape of the land on the sheet. So for drawing the shape of the land on the sheet, we require going to the laboratory and we can draw the shape of the land on the map with the help of field measurement. In field measurement, we take linear measurement and angular measurement. In linear measurement, we measure the length of the survey line using tape, and in angular measurement, we measure the bearing of the survey lines using the prismatic compass. And from this, with the help of these two observations, we can draw the shape of the land. But for this drawing the shape of the land, one necessary things we require going to the laboratory. But in plane table survey, is nothing but the graphical method of surveying in which fieldworks and plotting were done simultaneously. It means that the fieldwork means measurement procedure, that is the length measurement and angular measurement. Angular measurement is not taken in plane table survey. The length measurement is taken with the help of tape, and this length is which is measured on the ground is plotting simultaneously. It means when we measure the length, we plot this length with the help of accessory used in the plane table survey. So what is meant by plane table survey? It is a graphical method of survey in which field work and and plotting work is done simultaneously. It means both procedures are done simultaneously on the ground. That is, field works means measurement procedure, and plotting means which have to be measured, which we have measures is done simultaneously at the time of measurement. It is particularly adopted in small area mapping. The plane table survey is used where the area of survey is a small. For large scale survey, plane table is not suitable because the accessory used in the plane table survey is have a less accuracy. So the plane table survey is used for the small area mapping. Plane table survey is used for locating the object in field and place them on the old map or updating the old maps. It means the plane table survey is used where the location of objects such as rivers, temples, school building, etc., which have to be located on the maps or which maps have paper already, this object can be located on the old map with the help of plane table survey. So definition of plane table survey is it is a graphical method of surveying in which the field works and plotting works is done simultaneously. So move to the next part, that is the plane table survey accessories. The following accessory is required for the plane table survey. First one, that is the drawing board, which is mounted on the tripod, and second one, straight edge is called as an LED. As we know, see in these photographs, the tripod stand, and on that tripod stand the drawing board is mounted. So accessory used for the plane table survey is the first one, drawing board, which is fixed on the tripod stand, and second one is a straight edge LED. So what is meant by drawing board? Drawing board is a flat board, flat smooth board, which is made from the well seasoned wood, which is useful for the fixing the drawing sheets on the drawing boards, and the drawing boards is mounted on the tripod stand. The size of these boards is varies from 40 centimeter by 30 centimeter to 75 centimeter to 60 centimeter, or area of this drawing board is 50 to 60 square centimeters. The drawing boards is made up of well seasoned wood, and these drawing boards are useful for the fixing the drawing sheet on the drawing board with using clips. The next one accessory is used for the plane table survey is the LED. The LED consists of a metal or boxwood straight edge or ruler about 50 centimeter long. LED is nothing but a scale which is used for the marking the lines which are measured on the ground with the help of tape or chains, and these LED are used for the marking the survey line with the help of pencil or LED. LED consists metal or boxwood straight edge of about 50 centimeter long. The length of this LED is 50 centimeter long. It has two edge, straight edge and ruler edge. The straight edge and ruler edge means the one side of the this LED is marking with length, and one side of this edge is not marking. So next one accessory is a trough compass, U frame with plumbing fork, waterproof cover, spirit lever or level tube, drawing sheet, pencil and eraser. So next one accessory is a trough compass. As we know, in any map or any drawing sheet, it is essential to indicate the north direction. Any drawings is prepared with the help of with reference to the north direction. The compass is used to mark the north direction or meridian on the paper. ट्रप कंपासचा यूज काय आहे, जी काही नॉर्थ डायरेक्शन आहे ती नॉर्थ डायरेक्शन मार्क करण्यासाठी ट्रप कंपासचा यूज केला जातो. इन दिस ट्रप कंपास north meridian is marked. When we place this compass on the drawing boards, it indicates the north directions. Next accessory is a U-frame, or it is also called as a plumbing fork. U-frame with plumb bob is used for the centering the table. As we know, the centering is the procedure of transferring the ground point on the sheet or on paper. Centering means the center of the instrument and the ground points are matched. The function of this U-frame or plumbing fork is mainly centering in plane table. As we see the in this image, that is the LED, trough compass, U-fork and plumb bob and spirit level LED. The U-fork is why it is called U-fork. The shape of this accessory is a letter type U, hence it is called as a U-frame or plumbing fork. The plumb bob is attached to its lower end. With the help of this plumb bob, the ground point is transferred on the sheet. Next one accessory, that is the waterproof cover. Here is the some image are shown the accessory of the plane table survey. This first image is the LED. It consists of two winds, sight wind and object wind. These winds are used for the bisecting the objects, and by bisecting the object we can draw the line on the sheet. Next image there is a tripod stand and plane table drawing boards. Next one, third image is the that is the trough compass. Next one, here is image shows the trough compass, means it has a wooden box or metal box. Here it shows the graduation of the trough compass, the needle, magnet needle, which is supported on the pivot. Next one, that is the plane table accessories. That is a waterproof. Next plane table accessory is a waterproof cover. The waterproof cover protect the sheet from the rains. Means when we go to the survey, doing survey, when rains is come, the waterproof cover protect the sheet or drawing sheet from the rains. Next one, spirit level or level tube. Spirit level or level tube. Spirit level or level tube. The main function of the spirit level or level tube is leveling the plane table. As we know, the leveling procedure is very important when we require any instrument or use any instrument. This instrument require temporary adjustment. With the help of temporary adjustment, we after doing temporary adjustment for that instrument, this instrument is ready for the operations. For plane table also we require the temporary adjustment. It is also called as the setting up of the plane tables. From that, the level tube is used to level the plane table. It means when we require the leveling the plane table, leveling means doing the plane table exactly horizontal. The plane table is done horizontal with the help of level tube. So spirit level or level tube is used for the leveling. Next one, accessory is a drawing sheet. Drawing sheet is a white papers fixed on the top of the drawing boards, and on this sheet the maps are the prepared. Next one, accessory is a pencil and eraser. A pencil is used for the constructing the lines, and eraser used for erasing the lines after completion of the plans. So these are the accessories which are used in the plane table survey. I revise the accessory. First one, that is the drawing boards. Second one is the alided. Third one is a trough compass. Fourth one is a waterproof covers, and last one, spirit level or level tubes. So these are the accessories which are used in the plane table survey. So next topic, that is the setting up of the plane tables. So what is meant by setting up? Setting up is nothing but the some temporary adjustment are done at the station points which are selected on the ground. On this station point, the plane table is set up. Setting up is nothing but temporary adjustment done before taking the observation is known as the setting up the plane table. In setting up, the following three steps are mainly used. First one, centering the plane table. Second one, leveling plane table. And third one, orientation plane table. Orientation of plane table. Setting up consists mainly three steps: centering the plane table, leveling the plane table, and third one is the orientation of the plane tables. So next, move to the centering of how to done the centering of plane table. As we know, for centering purpose, we accessory use for centering, that is the U fork and plumb bob. Now first step of the centering of plane table, take the table should be set up at convenient height for working about 1 meter. As we know, the station point is marked on the ground. On that station point, instrumentation point, the tripod stand is fixed at convenient height, and on that tripod stand the drawing boards is fixed using the clamping screw, and this drawing boards or tripod stand is set at convenient height about 1 meter height. Next one, the legs of the tripod should be spread well apart and firmly fixed into the ground. The three legs of the tripod stand is spread well apart, means the distance between three legs of the tripod stand is nearly approximately equal, and these legs after spreading fix into the ground. Next one step, the table should be approximately level by tripod legs and judged by the eye. With the help of eye judgment, the plane table should be approximately level done with the help of tripod legs. Then the operation of centering is carried out by means of U-frame and plumb bob. The station point which is marked on the grounds or select on the ground, it should be transferred on the sheet. With the help of U-frame and plumb bob, it is transferred to the sheet. This operation is called as a centering. The plane table is exactly placed over the ground station by U-frame and plumb bob. So these are the centering procedure of the plane table survey or setting up plane table. Next one, setting up step, that is the leveling the plane table. Leveling means the process of leveling is carried out with the help of the level tube. Leveling means the position of the plane table is becomes exactly horizontal. In setting up, in centering, we turn the plane table approximately horizontal or level by the eye judgment. In this second step, we use the spirit level for the exact leveling of the plane tables. The bubble of the level is brought to the center in two directions, which is right angle to each others. In leveling, the spirit level is kept at the four corners of the plane table. The drawing boards or spirit level. The spirit level is kept at the four corners of the drawing boards. The position of the drawing boards, the position of the water bubbles of level tube is checked, and the water bubble of the spirit level is brought at the center by moving the legs of the tripod stand. This is achieved by the moving the legs of the tripod stand. The three legs of the tripod stand is moved forward or backward for achieving the water bubble of the level tube at the center. How we identified the plane table is exactly level or not? At the four corners of the drawing boards, the spirit level shows the water bubble at its exact at the center. When the bubble of the water of spirit level is at center at four corner of the spirit level four corner of the drawing boards, then the plane table is exactly level. Third one step of the setting up of plane table is the orientation. Orientation is the process of keeping the plane table always parallel to the position which is occupied at the first station is known as orientation. It means when we move plane table from one station to the another station, the position of the plane table at first station which is occupied at first station is parallel to the second station. The orientation is nothing but it is the process of keeping the plane table always parallel to the position which is occupied at the first station. So this procedure is called as the orientation of plane table. When the plane table is oriented, the line on the board are parallel to the lines on the ground. When we done the orientation, we can ready the perform the plane table survey. So these are the setting up of the plane table. Now in this lecture study the we study the accessory used in the plane table survey, and second one is the setting up of the plane table. In the next video we study the principle of plane table survey, methods of plane table survey, advantages disadvantages of the plane table survey. I hope you will understand the video of plane table survey.